Hello, San. My name is Chelsea. I'm 21 years old. I am a criminal justice major and a senior in college. My favorite book is Looking for Alaska, and we all know who that one's by. My favorite place on campus is this piano room. They have private piano rooms in my school, and I used to use them for practice all the time when I was growing up, and I used to go there, and it basically became my comfort zone when I moved here for college. My dream job is to work with at-risk juveniles in a rehabilitation setting, so I want to counsel, I guess, because my life goal is to help others who don't have the means or the resources to get out of their environment, and I want to teach them, that there's more to life than what they know. My favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. I could probably watch that movie every day for the rest of my life and completely be fine with it. My favorite video game is Fable 2. My favorite board game is probably Headbands. It gets real crazy real fast. I normally play with my siblings, so that would probably explain the crazy. My favorite childhood movie is Anastasia. I could probably sing that entire soundtrack to you by heart. The best meal I've ever eaten was probably my stepmom's bacon-wrapped meatloaf. I really don't think that you can go wrong with a giant wad of meat wrapped in bacon. Unless you're a vegetarian, and then I'm sorry, but it's delicious, and you're kind of missing out, but I respect you. My favorite elementary school memory, I was a bad kid growing up, and I forever had my card flipped and was always in the principal's office, I feel like. And there was a boy in my second grade class when I lived in Pennsylvania, and he would always sing gospel music to me in an old man voice, and I had no self-control as a child, and I would just laugh hysterically. Didn't matter what the teacher was doing, I was laughing a lot, and that always meant that I was in deep trouble, lots of trouble. My first pet was a cat, and its name was Smokey, and while I have no recollection of that cat at all, my mom has this really embarrassing video of me chasing it naked down a hallway. So yeah. Am I a clean freak? Yes. I have a little bit of OCD, I would say, and I really prefer for things to be clean. So I probably wouldn't be able to live with someone who isn't that way. What do I like to do? I like to read, write, play video games. I like to play piano. I like to be outside. I'm really big into hiking and nature-y things. I'm an outdoors kind of person. Have I ever been convicted of a felon? The answer to that, San, is no. No felonies for me. My favorite band, I have a list. Panic at the Disco, Motion City Soundtrack, Paramore, ZZ Ward, Issues, Memphis Mayfire. Those are probably like my tops right now. What do you want in a partner? Oh god, question. I don't really know the answer to that specifically. I know I want somebody intelligent and funny and just compassionate and ambitious and driven about life, but other than that, I have no clue. My dream pet, I know this is absolutely completely ridiculous, but I would love nothing more than to have a pet moose. I've heard they're a little bit angry, and I really wouldn't know where I would put it, but it would have to be a house pet, because I'm a house pet kind of person. However, I would completely settle for like a 20-pound cat. Those are my favorite. Most relatable movie, probably 10 Things I Hate About You. I relate pretty well with Kat's character in that movie. My best friend, Mary Alice Jasper, also a nerd fighter. Shout out to that girl because she's awesome. Even though, Ben Patrick told me to say pizza, The answer is always pizza, no matter what the question in life is. But I'm super lactose intolerant, and my body hates the pizza. My favorite superhero is Zatanna Zatara. I think she's completely underrated. I wrote a 10-page research paper about her last year. She's my hero. Sexual orientation. I do not really have one. I think that you find love where you find love, and for me that's regardless of things found in pants. My spirit animal. Back to the 20-pound cat thing. I'm going to say yes. That is what my spirit animal is. Lounging around on your kitchen table and swatting at dogs as they walk past, and just a complete and total badass in disguise. OTP. I had no idea what this even meant. I thought of like 1,000 different things that this could have stood for. So when I asked around and found out that because I'm not really part of the Tumblr community, I was missing out. But since now that I know what it means, I'm gonna say Oliver Queen and Felicity Smoke from Arrow. I don't know what they're doing with their lives, but they're not together, and it's ruining mine. Who are you crushing on? His name is Wes, and he's from this book. If you haven't read Sarah Dessen's The Truth About Forever, you are missing out on probably the most beautifully written fictional man character, whatever this is, ever. I love it, and I've also read this like 1,000 times. Super huge crush on that kid. What are your tattoos? I have 4. I have this on my wrist for the To Write Love on Her Arms movement. I have, I Go to Seek a Great Perhaps on my chest, which we all know that one's for. I have a compass on my neck because it was a last minute decision and seemed like a good time. I don't regret that. And then I have a purple phoenix down my side, and that pays homage to Harry Potter, which has been a huge part of my life. In the last question, what is your guilty pleasure? Harry Potter. The tattoo, the wand, the time turner necklace, the sorting hat necklace, the crests that I have in a tiny collector's box, the feather pen that I got last year as a gift. Holy crap, was that awesome. The patch that I have that I'm probably going to iron onto my graduation robes before I walk next year. Yay for that. And the fact that I just joined the Hogwarts school thing on the internet, nothing made me happier than when that was a thing. Alright, San and Nerdfighteria, that's my About Me video.